Tonight on Be Something Wonderful, do this one thing to manifest a specific person, to manifest your SP the Neville Goddard way. I am your host, Tom Caron, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. A big lesson today on manifesting your SP, that specific person. I got an email from a new follower, a new subscriber. It said, Tom, I love your channel. I'm so happy I found it, but I am at the end of my rope. I have tried everything. I'm very familiar with the teachings of Neville Goddard. I have applied the wishes for Phil. I've been thinking from the end, and it's been weeks and months, and I still do not have this specific person. What can I do? What should I do? I am at the end of my rope. Well, guys, we're going to unpack that right now. But the first thing I want to say to you is if you're at the end of your rope, let go of the rope. Let me say this again. If you're at the end of your rope, no matter what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to change, what you're trying to do or be or have, let go of the rope. That's the first thing. We're taught, right, from when we're really little, to hang on to the rope, to keep trying, to keep struggling, keep overcoming, right? Try something else. You'll do it. You'll succeed. Let go of the rope, guys. That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is forget about the desire. Forget about the specific person right now. Trust me, guys. I know it's hard. Forget about it. And instead of obsessing over your desire, obsessing over that specific person, obsess over the state that you'll be in when you're with that person, the state of love. We touched on this in a previous video when we talked about getting attached to the state instead of the desire itself, to the state of love, to the state of gratitude, to the state of excitement, to the state of joy, whatever that is. Get attached to that, not the desire. I want to go further tonight though, guys, so listen in. This is really key. So forget about the specific person. Fall in love with love. Get in that loving state. Everything. Get attached to love. Why? A state of love brings joy. It's carefree. It's unconditional trust. This is what love brings, unconditional trust. Gratitude. When you do that, it's effortless. You're in that state of faith when you're in that. When you're in that. You also have a tremendous faith in life when you're in love. Right? You trust everything. You have faith in that God within you. You are in love with love. You're in love with that higher self. Why is that important? Well, here's why. We've talked about this in a previous video, and Neville talks about this. Your assumption of wish fulfilled and its fulfillment is linked, and you've got to manifest that link. You've got to be in that link. And what is the link? The link is faith. That's what you've got to be, in a state of faith to link that assumption to its fulfillment. And what's faith? Faith comes when you're in that state of love. So if you've been having trouble having faith in that special person will come to you, forget about that, right? So let's follow this again. Here's the logic, guys. Forget about the desire and obsess over the state of love. Once you're in that state of love and attached to that love, that's a state of joy. It's a state of being carefree. It's a state of unconditional trust and faith. It's a state of gratitude. Why is that important? Because faith in any form, not just faith that that specific person will come, faith in general, that's what's going to link your assumption to its fulfillment. And not only that, not only will you attract that, you're going to attract all types of people in your life. Love is going to be pouring out. Love and faith and carefree and joy. And so whatever's been on your mind that you wanted to manifest will start coming to you. Watch, guys. Not only the specific person, whether it's money, a job, or whatever else you've been having on your mind to manifest, will start coming because you're in that state of faith, which is the link between your wish fulfilled and fulfillment. Why? Because when you had your focus on the specific person, you had trouble. You couldn't get in. You couldn't keep the faith, right? You got all bound up by thinking about that person. Will that person come? Will he or she be with me or won't she? Forget about that and just get in a state of faith. What is a state of faith? It's that state of love, falling in love. That brings you to faith. That brings you to fulfillment. Not only fulfilling that specific person, but everything that you've been wanting to be, do, or have will start coming to you like a waterfall. That's it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about tonight. This is how you keep the faith, by forgetting about your desire, by forgetting about the specific person, and just falling in love with the state. It's effortless. When you fall in love with the state of love, love brings faith, it brings trust, it brings joy, it's carefree. That is the link between your assumption and your wish fulfilled and its fulfillment. I am your host, Tom Caron, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out. Guys, visit us on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Twitter and Instagram at Tom Caron, our website at BeSomethingWonderful.com or TomCaron.com, or write me at info@BeSomethingWonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, this is Tom.